Hi and welcome back to another football shirt review. Today we are looking at the Arsenal home shirt for the 26-27 season. And this shirt was purchased from bestzv4.com. All the information to the seller will be in the description of this video. I'll also leave a DHGate link for my usual seller. Shirt comes in a standard Adidas bag. On the flip side, it does have the traditional health warnings. Delivery timescales for this shirt was in that 10 to 14 day bracket, which is what we expect when we order these sort of shirts. I'll say the seller is bestzv4.com. All the information in the description of the video. The shirt we can see it's got the embroidered Adidas, embroidered Arsenal badge, so this one will be the fans version. If you do enjoy the video, hit the like button and subscribe. I do these sort of reviews on a weekly basis. Any comments, questions, by all means, leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But what we'll do now is we'll unpack this Arsenal shirt and we'll take a look at the Arsenal home shirt for the 26-27 season from bestzv4.com. Okay, we're here at the front of the shirt and we've got this lot of stretchy material there on the collar. The Adidas stripes, they're those large stripes again that we've seen on a few of these Adidas shirts for this season. Or should I say this coming season actually. I'm not really a big fan of those. Arsenal have got a new sleeve sponsor, Deal, and that is rubberized vinyl. Heat pressed on. The Arsenal crest is embroidered into the material, and actually it's just a white that's been embroidered in. The rest, like this red here, I believe is the material from underneath. Adidas has been embroidered on as well. Moving down to the Emirates Fly Better. Heat pressed on, rubberized vinyl. It's got a really nice texture to it. At the bottom we have Climacal. And I did just spot there, it might be a hair actually, I thought it was a loose cotton, but I think it's a hair. It's a white hair, that's nice. A fair few creases from where the shirt's been in the bag, but they'll soon disappear once the shirt's been worn. Again, stretchy material on the sleeves. I have just noticed a couple of loose cottons just around where the join of the collar line is, but nothing to really worry about. As we zoom out, we'll take a first look at our full Arsenal shirt. It's traditional, it's the usual sort of Arsenal look, but it's class, it's nice. So let's take a look at the reverse side now as well. Okay, we're on to the reverse now, and the stretchy collar continues around to the back, and we've got this like neck support, just slightly junkier. Stitching around there is not ideal, but it's not going to be too noticeable when you've got the shirt on. Slightly see-through there, we can see the Adidas, which is going to be the size guide. Nothing else really to call out on the back. Obviously no name and number, because we're due to start the World Cup very soon, so next season shirts are making their way out, but no names and numbers confirmed. There's a loose cotton there on the sleeve, but as soon a pair of scissors will soon get rid of that. But yeah, I tend not to get names and numbers at this time of the year. Especially with the World Cup, because there'll probably be some like players that nobody's ever heard of that will then make some big money moves to teams like Arsenal and so on. And it's at that point when the names and numbers of the season coming up have been released, I do sometimes get them then. But yeah, not a lot else to show you on the reverse side. We'll take a look at the inside now. Okay, we're on to the inside now, and straight away we'll take a first look at this little tag up here. And this is one of the things that you can use to tell if your shirt that you're buying is legitimate or not. There's a code up there. If you put that code into like Google or something, if the product that you're looking at comes up, then you know you've got a legitimate one. If something else comes up, you know it's not an official one. A loose cotton there. And so yeah, if you were to whack that code in up there, an Arsenal shirt would not appear. And also the plastic tags, that's another giveaway through to these little generic tags with the Arsenal JS or Adidas JSY that they put on there. Stripes we said are rather large. You can see all the stitching for those, which actually isn't too bad a stitching. The Adidas, probably one of the better Adidas, slight joins bits there. But it's when you jump to the Arsenal badge, that's the wow moment of all this card. Now I can't pull that out with one finger. No, to try then. So if that doesn't come out, my recommendation is just put some lukewarm water on it. That'll then peel off really, really simple. Sleeve sponsor, gone lovely, no creases. And moving down to the Emirates here, that feels lovely and smooth. At the bottom we have our washing instructions. The recommendation when washing these shirts is to flip it inside out and put it on a hand wash setting. When you come to dry it, just let them hang dry, never put them in a tumble dryer. Hemline stitching, it's always going to look good. Arsenal are a big team, you find out when they do the big teams, the shirts always have a better hemline. And just getting the light on there, it's not too bad from a see-through point of view actually. And there's the first part of the inside of the Arsenal shirt completed. Fair few creases again, just from where it's been in the bag, but they will soon come out once the shirt's been washed. Or even worn. Okay, we've got the final part of the inside of the shirt now. Neck support there, stitching doesn't look too bad, looks alright actually. And we've got our XL slim fit. Now this is the fan spec version, so me being me, I still size up, but you don't really need to size up now too much on the fan ones. They are pretty life size. It's the player ones that have got the tighter fitting. But I do prefer a fair bit of a gap in there when I'm wearing them. I don't want anything really tight, so I always size up still. Just checking the join on the sleeves, and yeah, apart from the loose cotton there, which we can soon cut out, that does look fine. Also get this little stitching around here, just where the white and the red join, slightly folded on one side, but the stitching all looks nice and strong. So we'll just zoom out and we'll take a final look at the inside of this Arsenal shirt. What do you think? Let me know below. And there we have it, our Arsenal home shirt for the 26-27 season, purchased from bestzv4.com. I will leave a link to the seller in the description of this video. I'll also leave a DHGate link for my usual seller. Take a look at both and see which ones you get the better offer on. Both sites have a good range of shirts. For me, yeah, as I said at the start, this is pretty much standard for Arsenal. They don't usually go off the ball and give something really radical. So it is just a traditional red and white, but they do it in a nice way. I think it is quite a classy looking shirt. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe. I do these sort of reviews on a weekly basis. Any comments, questions, by all means leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also drop me a comment and let me know, what do you think of this one? Is it going to be another Champions shirt, or are Arsenal going to fall off? As we take the final look, hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.